American South. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe!
Hello everybody, Mac here. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Friday Night Game Night. And welcome to what is probably going to be the final video of Yo-Jo June. Now, if I got up early enough this morning, there is going to be another video that I put up that is about the week 3, I think we are, of the Target Summer Geek Out. But there is also some G.I. Joe news involved in that too, so you might want to take a look at that, some SDCC news, and there will be a link to that right about there, I believe. So, on to this. What we are playing tonight is G.I. Joe Mission Critical by Renegade Games. And this is actually the first Kickstarter I ever backed. And because it was the first Kickstarter I ever backed, I did something that I'm kicking myself for right now, is that I didn't go all in on it. So I don't have the heavy weapons expansion pack for it yet, which kind of upsets me. I'm really kicking myself for not doing that. But what I do have is the Sergeant Slaughter figure expansion pack. So we are playing with Sergeant Slaughter tonight. And I also have the Snake Eyes Classic Commando expansion character pack, which we are playing with him tonight. And we have for our third person, our third Joe, Scarlet, from the standard box set. So when you play this solo, and truthfully this is the first time I'm playing this solo, you play with 3 characters. You set up for 3 characters. So we have Snake Eyes, Slaughter, and Scarlet right here. All of them have 4 action tokens, which we'll get into what that does as we play. Each one of them has an energy token. The pit has 2 energy tokens. And we have our board set up with our global summit, our laboratory, our hidden base, and our military base. Now, if you've never played this before, I will do my best to explain. I will do my best to remember to explain all of the steps as we go through. And if you want to pick this game up for yourself, you can do so at Renegade Games. If you like to sit around the table with friends and battle the forces of evil, or playing solo is more your thing, then Renegade Games will have something for you. Whether you like tabletop, role-playing, or deck-building games with licenses like Power Rangers, Transformers, My Little Pony, Vampire the Masquerade, G.I. Joe, and more, Renegade Games will have something to make your next game night a hit. Renegade Games is celebrating 10 years in the business and wants you to join in on the celebration. Click the link below and use the discount code for 10% off your next purchase. Yes, that's right. I am now an affiliate of Renegade Games too. I'm kind of jazzed about that. There will be an affiliate link along with a discount code for 10% off in the description and the pinned comment below. Check that out. Even if you don't want this, if you're a fan of Joe's, Transformers, or Power Rangers, or just tabletop games in general, check out Renegade Games. They just announced a lot of stuff coming up for Gen Con. There is some new stuff coming out for Heroescape as well, which is sort of like their tabletop war game. So, back to this. What we have set up is our board. We have our 3 Joes. We have the Cobra Troopers here. We have the Cobra Crimson Guardsmen here. They're kind of off camera right now. And up here to the left of our battle board, we have our Lieutenant, our Nemesis, and our boss. I only have 1 boss, so we knew the boss was going to be Cobra Commander. I only have 1 Nemesis, so we knew the Nemesis was going to be Baroness. Also, you're supposed to pick your Lieutenant at random, but I kind of cheated because I picked Copperhead. I wanted to go against Copperhead tonight. If you've paid attention to any of my classified videos concerning Copperhead, or even the Steel Core, you may remember I have a bit of a vendetta against Copperhead, so I wanted to go against him tonight. This is our battle board. And this is our energy board. This has the 2 tokens for the free vehicles, which we will discuss if we get to that point. We have our buyout right here to pay the cost for the vehicles, and we have our energy pool right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip our 3 vehicles and see what we got. Our first vehicle is, the Conquest. I always liked the Conquest. Use this vehicle at the start of a battle. Roll 3 dice and deal that many hits to the first enemy card. Okay, and it costs 2, so that's basically a free attack. Our second card is the Vamp. There we go. The workhorse of the Joes has the passive ability. Until the end of this battle, each time a hero performs an attack, they may re-roll 1 die. That's cool. Oh, if you check it out, this is also the Vamp Mark II. It has the missile rack on the back instead of the machine guns. At least I think that's supposed to be the missile rack. It's hard to tell. Or it's just machine guns that never got finished being drawn. And our third vehicle is the Toss and Cross, the bridge layer. That's interesting. Move 1 hero from another location to the location of this battle. That hero may draw up to 3 cards. Oh, so that's kind of cool. So if they get split up, we can use that to just, boom, move the hero into the battle. So we have our energy board set up, and now we have to do, the first thing we have to do is deployment. And deployment is random. This is our deployment deck, and this will determine if we take Cobra officers or Crimson Guardsmen by the color of the token. The classic white with red Cobra is our Cobra Troopers. The golden Cobra with the red outline and the black background is going to be our Crimson Guard. So what we do is we take our card, we flip it over, and we can see that it is 2 Crimson Guardsmen at the secret base. You go by this for the number of foot soldiers, and then you go by the top card of the deck for the location. So 2 Crimson Guardsmen, and the location, I'll try not to look at the bottom one. If you can see, that is the secret base. That is what these tokens that I laid down are for. So we have 2 Crimson Guardsmen at the secret base, which is the Cobra Temple right here. Now, when we put these on the board, like I said, you can see we have secret base, military base, global summit, and the laboratory at the Cobra Temple, New York City, Space Station Delta, and the Jungle Laboratory. And each one of these has a character limit. Like the Cobra Temple's limit is 5, New York City is 5, Space Station Delta is 6, and the Jungle Laboratory is 6. What that means is this can have a total of 5 characters on it, this can have a total of 5 enemies on it, and these 2 can have a total of 6 enemies on it. If they reach maximum, it means that that zone is panicked, and you should probably take care of that muy immediately. So there are going to be 5 deployment rounds, or 5 deployment actions per round. So since this is the first one, that's the first deployment. So now we have 3 Cobra Troopers at the military compound. So we have 3 troopers in New York. That's not good. So that's 2. Number 3 is 2 Crimson Guard at the Global Summit. So we have 2 Crimson Guardsmen on the space station. So that's 1, 2, 3. This is deployment number 4. 3 more Crimson Guard at the Global Summit. Ooh. So that's a total of 5 on the space station. So they are 1 away from being panicked. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1 more deployment, and that's 2 Crimson Guard at the research lab. Man, the Guard are on the move today. So that is our deployment. So now what we have is the action turn, and now it's the Joe's turn to move. And each Joe has 4 action points. Because like I said, the rules, and this isn't in the rule book, this is actually one of the rule expansions, PDFs, whatever you want to call it, that you can download from the Renegade Games website, states that if you're playing solo, set it up for 3 players. So setting it up for 3 players, each character has 4 action tokens. And there are various things you can do with those action tokens. And one of those is move. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Crimson Guard on the space station. The Joes are hitching a ride on the Defiant and going to space. So I'm going to send all 3 of them actually to the space station. Do I want to do that? Let me see. Snake Eyes, each character has a unique ability. So Snake Eyes here, Legendary Commando, once per battle, when any hero rolls 2 or more miss results during an attack, you may deal 3 hits to an enemy card of your choice. Sergeant Slaughter, once per battle during any hero turn, you may discard 1 card to allow another hero to perform an attack with 3 dice instead of playing a card. And then we have Scarlet, Counterintelligence. Once per battle, any hero may look at the top card of their deck and swap it with a card in their hand. That's very cool. So each hero, each Joe has 10 cards. And you can deal up to 5 cards from the deck to your face-up hand. These are your available attacks. You can have up to 5 cards, and the reason you may not want to deal 5 cards is because whenever a Joe is attacked, you flip cards for defense. And depending on the number of shields, if you can see the shields right there on the bottom of that card, depending on the number of shields available, you may have to discard a card and then your deck starts to thin. And once you get to the point where you have no more cards to use for defense, your Joe is knocked out of the battle and has to regroup at the pit, in which case they take 1 energy and they reshuffle the cards. So you kind of want to avoid that from happening. And that will, what I'm saying will make much more sense once you see them in action, once you see the battle. So we're going to take at least Sarge and Scarlet and move them into the space station. And I think we'll take Snake Eyes and have him take on the jungle laboratory. So each one of them used 1 action point. So we flip these because each one used 1 action point for movement. So now each one has 3 action points left. So we're going to take care of Snake Eyes and his 2 Crimson Guard down here first. And what Snake Eyes has in the face-up deck here is he has Mikamoto Blade, which is an attack. After you resolve this attack, you may perform a second attack with 2 dice. So he'd get 2 attacks with that. We have a reaction card, which is Coordinated Strike. Play this card when another hero performs an attack. Deal 1 hit to an enemy card other than the target. That's cool, but he's not with a group right now. Reaction, Deadly Counter. Play this card when any hero reveals a defense. Play this card when any hero reveals a card for defense. Add 1 shield to that card. Deal 1 hit to an enemy card of your choice. That's handy. Stealth Takedown, it's an attack. If this attack defeats a foot soldier, return this card to your hand instead of discarding it. That's cool. And then we have another Mikamoto Blade. So those are his 5 cards for his attack hand right now. So we'll put those there. And we have 2 Crimson Guards. So we take 2 Crimson Guard cards. And we have Fast, deal 2 damage, drain 1 energy, which means the Crimson Guardsmen are going to go first. And then we also have Guard. Half the heroes in this battle, rounded up, discard their top card of their deck. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, so to start, we take... Oh, where are my energy tokens? I almost forgot. We need this big bag of tokens, too. Give me 1 second to get this open. Okay, I definitely need to get bins to store tokens. So we have energy tokens here and we have hit tokens right here. So whenever you start a battle, you put 2 energy tokens into the energy bin, and then you take the energy token from your Joe and you put it there as well. So here's what we have. Snake Eyes is going against these 2 Crimson Guard. Usually the Joes get to go first. However, this Crimson Guardsman has Fast as a tag on their card, which means the Crimson Guard, any foot soldier, any Cobra trooper that has Fast on it means that they get to go first, unless you have a card that counteracts that, which Snake Eyes does not. You saw the cards that he has. So the Crimson Guardsman goes first, and it's deal 2 damage, drain 1 energy, which is really a bummer. So we drain 1 energy right off the bat. So he only has 2 energy left. And these energy, I don't know if you saw that whenever I showed you the hand, but you see the number up here on the top of the corner card. that is the cost of using the card. That is the energy you have to expend to use the card. You'll notice some of them don't actually have a cost though, so that's good. But deal 2 damage, so we have to peel off the top card and take a look. Okay, so that's only 1 shield right there. So this card gets discarded because it's 2 damage. That shield absorbs 1 damage. So we need to peel off another card, and there is another single shield. So that's our 2 damage right there. These 2 cards get discarded, which means right now Snake only has 3 cards for defense at this point. Bummer. So this guy went. So we're going to move him up like that. Now, you're supposed to turn these, once they have been resolved, you're supposed to turn them like that on the board. I don't like doing that because they don't fit very well, so I just kind of shift them halfway up. So that card has actually been resolved. So now it's Snake Eyes' attack. So what's going to happen next is there is going to be, the cards go in order. So you would think that on the first attack, you would want to attack this card, but that's not true. You would want to attack this card because this is the next card in order. And you kind of have to attack this card because this card also has guard written on it, which means they are guarding, this card is guarding any card in immediate proximity, whether it's to the sides or above or below. So I can't attack this card until this card is taken out of action. Now, you'll notice that this card has 3, I hope you can see that. This card has 3 health. That means I have to score 3 hits to take that card out. So I'm going to look at the hand that's been dealt. And let's see, I have Stealth Takedown. If this attack defeats a foot soldier, return this card to your hand instead of discarding it. But I also have Mikimoto Blade, which is an attack with 1 die. However, after you resolve this attack, you may perform a second attack with 2 dice. So I'm thinking of using this one right now because I'll get 1 attack and then I'll get another attack. But we know 1 die isn't going to do it. I'll need 2. So why wouldn't I just, and this costs 1 energy, so why wouldn't I just go for this one? I think that's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to go with the Stealth Takedown. Roll an attack with 2 dice. Now, these dice, despite being huge, are pretty much exactly the same dice that we got with the deck building game, where they have misses, hits, and double hits. So it is possible with 2 dice to be able to take this out. I almost hope I get either 3 or 2 misses, because if I get 2 misses, I'll be able to use this one. I'll be able to use the special ability. So, wow, we rolled 2 misses, which normally would be bad, but with his ability, once per battle, when a hero rolls 2 or more miss results during an attack, you may deal 3 hits to an enemy card of your choice. So he rolled 2 misses. I'm going to do 3 points of damage to this Elite Sentinel and flip it over. So that Crimson Guard is now defeated. That has been taken care of. So now that was Snake Eyes'. It went Crimson Guard, Snake Eyes. It would go Crimson Guard again. Okay. So we take this Crimson Guard and we put them in the pool right here. This is what we're going to spend bodies to use vehicles. So since this Crimson Guard can't attack, Snake Eyes gets to go again. We discard this card that he used. This is also 3 health. So, oh wait, I'm sorry. One thing that I forgot. We used 1 action to move. We use another action token to initiate combat. I apologize, I forgot to do that. We've already used this attack, so what else do we have for another attack against them? I only have 2 Mikomoto blades. So that's what we're going to have to do. So first we roll 1 hit. There's the Mikomoto blade. We roll 1 die, and we have 1 hit. So we get to put 1 hit token on there. But now we roll a second attack with 2 die. So it is possible that we'll get the 3 hits. And we did. We got 2 more hits, so that's 3 hits. And that means this Crimson Guard is out of action for this round, or for this battle. Now, if we hadn't gotten the 2 hits to get 3, no, we discard this. If we hadn't gotten the 2 hits to count for 3, then the battle would have been over and the Crimson Guard would have stayed in play until this action round has been resolved, or until the next deployment, in which case he may have had reinforcements. But right now, Snake Eyes has single-handedly cleared the, what is this, the Jungle Laboratory. I knew you could, Snake. We take these and we put them, let's move these panic tokens down a little so we have room for a discard pile. And we discard the Crimson Guard cards. Now, once all of these cards are discarded in the discard pile, we just reshuffle and reuse them. It's not like we can actually run out of Crimson Guardsmen. Same thing with the Cobra Troopers. So that takes care of that. So now we have Scarlet and Sergeant Slaughter taking on 5 Crimson Guard. So the first thing we have to do is, because there's more than one, we have to decide who is going to initiate battle. And I think we'll have Sarge initiate battle. Now, because he's initiating battle and Scarlet happens to be there, only Sergeant Slaughter needs to spend an action token. Oh, wait, I forgot. I used 1 energy for the Miyamoko blade. There's 1 energy left, which is good because at the end of the round, we can get the energy token back as long as there's enough energy in the pool. So he used 2. Well, 1 was burned off and he used 1, which means that he had 1 left to put back on in his hand. So onto this. Once again, Sarge is initiating battle. We flip the action token. We put 2 energy tokens in the pool, and then each one of them commits their energy token to the pool. So we have 4 energy going right there. So we have 5 Crimson Guard. There are only 4 slots across the combat board, which means we can only take on 4 Crimson Guard at a time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see what we got. The first one is Area Denial. Deal 3 damage, skip the next hero turn in this battle. That's rough. We also have Guard passive. While this card is in play, increase the health value of each adjacent enemy card by 1. Oy. And then we have, okay, so we have Fast, so that shifts these over. And that's a fast one right there. And then the last one is Guard. So here's the deal. We have Fast, which you saw what that was before. Deal 2 damage, drain 1 energy. Then the next card in line is Area Denial, which deal 3 damage, skip the next hero turn in this battle, which that can be pretty devastating. Then we have No Retreat, which is Guard and passive. While this card is in play, increase the health value of each adjacent enemy card by 1. And then we have Elite Sentinel's Guard. Half the heroes in this battle, rounded up, discard the top card of their deck. So this won't take effect until we get to this card. So here's how this goes. We got Fast, so once again, the Crimson Guards are going to go first. guards cannot guard each other. And I know at first that sounds ridiculous, but it makes perfect sense, because if they could guard each other, who would you take out? How could you possibly take each other out? So, but this guard can guard this one, which is quite frankly a pretty heavy hitter. And then we have, while this card is in play, the health value of each adjacent enemy card, or increase the health value of each adjacent enemy card by 1. So these guards go up to 3, and these guards, which are 3, go up to 4, and this one, area denial, which is 2, goes up to 3, but we can't even attack this one until this one is taken out. You see how there's actually strategy to this, believe it or not. So they have initiated combat. Sergeant Slaughter has initiated combat, so we'll say Sarge is going to go first. Oh, no, we can't. The ambush goes first. The Crimson Guardsmen go first. What do we have for reaction? Play this card after a hero discards a card from their hand without playing it. Gain 1 energy. A hero of your choice may draw up to 2 cards. And then we have attack. If this card is discarded from your hand without being played, deal 1 hit. Now, what do we have for Scarlet here? So Scarlet has an interesting ability right here. She has Skilled Sniper, okay, which is an attack card. Can you see that? Maybe not. Which is an attack card. And it says ignore the guard keyword when choosing a target for this attack. So that's actually really good, but we're looking for a reaction. She doesn't have, oh wait. Play this card when any hero suffers damage. That hero looks at the top card of their deck and may swap it with a card in their hand. Okay. So we're going to have Sarge take the first hit, deal 2 damage, and drain 1 energy. So we're going to drain this energy, unfortunately, and deal 2 damage. And, oh, check it out. So he drew a card that has 3 shields on it. Whenever you have enough shields that meets or exceed, whenever you have enough shields that exceeds the damage the card dealt, instead of discarding it, you actually get to keep the card, and it just goes on the bottom of the deck. So that's really cool. Way to go, Sarge. This one has been resolved. So now it is the Joe's turn, and one of these Joes gets to attack first, and we know this one is going to be the next one. But we can't attack that one until this one is hit, which is a bummer. However, Scarlet does have, like I just said, the Skilled Sniper. She gets 3 attacks. So we're going to have Scarlet attack with Skilled Sniper, roll 3 dice. Now remember, this is 3 hits because this is also upping the game right there. So Scarlet has the possibility of taking this one out. Okay. And we got 3 hits. These dice are liking me more than the deck building game. We have a double hit right there, and we have a single hit right here, and we have a miss, but this is 2 plus 1, which this is 3. So this card is resolved. This was potentially the most heavy hitting one of them all. So I am very glad that one has been taken care of. So that was, we went Crimson Guard, Joe's, took that one out. The Crimson Guard's next turn would be this one, but this card has been resolved. So they basically don't get an attack this round. So this card has been resolved. So we're back to the Joes now. And now we get to pick whether we want, oh, and that took 1 energy. And now we get to pick who is going to do the next attack. And because guards can't guard each other, we can choose either this one or that one. But we're going to go for this one because this is the one that is passive, that is increasing the hit points of this one. So this is a 2, that will stay a 2, and we're going to take that one out. So let's see what we have for just standard attacks. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so what we have here for 1 energy is an attack. It costs 1 energy, and add 1 die to this attack for each keyword the target has. Fast, example, fast or guard. This has guard and passive. So since it's a 2 die attack, I don't know if you can, I hope you can see that right there. I know my light kind of blows it out. I'm trying to figure out a better lighting system, guys. But so it's a 2 die attack, but then because this card has guard and passive on it, that will be a 4 die attack, and that costs 1 energy. And we only need a 2. So, and we got, almost went off the edge, but we got 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this card is flipped over. Okay. So we're doing pretty good so far. Oh, wait, I keep forgetting. Crimson Guard. Crimson Guard. Let's see. Do any of the vehicles do anything for energy? What is this? No. Okay. Haganaga. All right. So it went fast, Scarlet, Nada, Sarge. Now it's their turn. Nada. Now we're back to the Joes right here. What I need is a card that can give energy. So what we have, actually, Scarlet can play this card. All right. Taekwondo Mastery. That gain 1 energy, choose 2 cards from your discard pile and return them to the top of your deck in any order. So there's only one, there's only 1 card in the discard pile, and that is Skilled Sniper. So we will put that back at the top, and we will discard this one, but we will also gain 1 energy, so we have 2 energy back in the pool. And that's kind of important to me because I want to be able to give both of them back energy points. Now, that was Scarlet's maneuver. She can also do an attack, I believe. I'm actually not sure. I'm blanking on this. Give me 1 moment. There's going to be a jump. I need to check something out in the rules, please. Okay, so yeah, I was right. The only cards that can really be played out of order are reaction cards. The maneuver and attack cards, it's 1 for 1. So Scarlet used a maneuver card. So like I said, it went Crimson Guard, Scarlet, Crimson Guard, Slaughter, Crimson Guard, Scarlet. Just did the maneuver card. Now we're down to this Crimson Guard, the Elite Sentinel. Half the heroes in this battle, so there's only one of them, discard the top card of their deck. Well, that's easy. That's going to be Slaughter because he's the only one that hasn't discarded anything yet. So, oh, that was a 3 shield card too. Bummer. So it was their turn. So he went. Now it's the Joe's turn. And what do we have for attacks here? Let's see. he has Cannon Lariat right there. No energy, 2-die attack. If this card is discarded from your hand without being played, deal 1 hit to an enemy card of your choice. So what you can do is you can choose to discard a card, roll 1 die, and it doesn't cost any energy. Ideally, you're supposed to be, you use that as sort of like a last resort when you don't have any energy left. Now, this card doesn't require any energy to use, and it's only a 2-die attack. So the idea would be is you would just discard this card, roll the die for the 1 hit, because you wouldn't be playing it, you would just be using it for the attack, and then you would deal 1 hit. So you're guaranteed at least 1 hit, but then you would have to roll a double to get the 3 right there. I'm on a roll, but I'm not... I don't think I'm going to get that fortunate. So let's see what Scarlet has. She has all business, no energy, 2 attacks. Any hero may look at the top card of their deck and swap it with a card in their hand. And we have split decision, which is a reaction. Play this card when any hero suffers damage. That hero looks at the top card of their deck and may swap it. And what are their abilities? Once per battle, during any hero turn, you may discard 1 card to allow another hero to perform an attack with 3 dice instead of playing a card. So we could take this and discard it without playing it. That'll give us 1 guaranteed attack, and then Scarlet can make an attack with 3 dice without playing a card. So let's do that. That could be interesting. Let's try that. This is the first time I'm using Sergeant Slaughter. This is the first time I'm using any of his abilities. Whoop, we have to put this over here. I forgot about that. This is the first time I'm using any of his abilities. So this is going to be interesting. So we're just going to discard this without playing it, so we know we have at least 1 hit on this one. Okay. And so Scarlet gets a 3-die attack, and we need 2 more hits. And we got nada. Okay. So that technically should be the end of the round of this combat phase. However, whenever all of the enemy cards have been resolved, the Joes get 1 more turn, in 1 more combat turn. So what else do we have here? So he has this maneuver, the clutch. Discard your hand, defeat 1 enemy card of your choice that has already been... Defeat 1 enemy card of your choice that has already resolved. So I'm curious to see how this is going to... Oh, but it costs 3 energy, so we're not going to do that. Okay. And Scarlet has attack. Now you may be wondering, what's the point of doing this? Well, it's getting 1 more Crimson Guard off the board, because remember, there's still going to be 1 left here no matter what. And we're going to use all business. We're going to use all business. That is a attack. It's a 2-die attack. Does not require any energy to expend. So, like I said, there's already a hit on this. We only need 2 more, and we got 2 more. So this card is defeated. So then we can take 1 more Crimson Guard off, put them right here, and we can actually spend, because we haven't quit yet, vehicles can be used whenever during a round. So we can actually take the Conquest right here, which has a cost of 2, burn off the corpses of 2 Crimson Guard. I know, it's a little morbid, I know. And what this does is use this vehicle at the start of a battle. Oh, at the start of a battle. Bummer. Never mind. We can't do that. It's the starting battle. So that is the end of our battle. So we have these 2. This stays back in play. These get discarded. We're still in the action round because we still have action tokens available. So, or the action phase, we still have action tokens available. So what we're going to do is, Snake Eyes, I think, is going to move to here. Burn off an action token. No, that is a bad move. Okay, I think I know what we're going to do. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've played this. I need to check one more thing in the rules. Give me one moment, please. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have the Joes regroup, that they're all going to spend one action point. Dink. 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 And they are going to power back up at the pit. And powering back up at the pit, well, first of all, let's also redistribute these energy points to Scarlet and Sarge. And what happens when they power back up at the pit? And powering up at the pit is a free action. What we do is we just reshuffle the cards into the deck. And they get to draw a new hand. This does not require an action point or anything like that. If they were down energy, they could take energy from the pit, but all of them still have their energy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Snake Eyes. Reshuffle everything for Sarge. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Scarlet. So that gives us all new hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that puts us there. Let's get these dice off of here. And we take this Crimson Guard. We put that in the discard pile because now they're going to use their last action points. All 3 of them are going to move into New York because nobody takes out New York. And that is an action point to move. That is an action point to move. That is an action point to move. And now Scarlet will initiate battle with her last action point against these 3 Cobra Troopers here. So we take the 2 energy that go into the energy pool, and then each one of them commits an energy token to the combat. And then we draw 3 Cobra Trooper cards. 1, 2, 3. And we have Cobra Charge. Deal 1 damage. Increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier at this location. That's a bummer. And then we have Fast. Okay, drain 1 energy. This is a Rattler attack. Drain 1 energy. Discard 1 vehicle from the power board. That's crushing. And then we have another Rattler attack. Drain 1 energy, discard 1 vehicle from the power board. Now the good news is that they can only have 1 fast happening per battle. So it's not like it's going to go fast, and then the Joes. They're going to go first, then the Joes, Cobra, Joes, Cobra, Joes, and you know how that goes. So let's see, first of all, if any of them have a card that can counter fast. Let's see, we got Yo Joe, we got Skilled Sniper again, we got Attack, we got another Skilled Sniper, and we got Split Decision. Nothing for Scarlet. For Sergeant Slaughter, we have Attack, we have Slaughter's Marauders. Okay, each hero may discard 1 card from their hand, add 1 die to this attack for each hero who does so. You may divide this attack among any number of targets. Oh, that's interesting. Slaughter's Marauders again. The Pledge. Each hero may place 1 card from their hand on top of their deck. Gain 1 energy for each hero who does so. And Inverted Suplex Slam. Add 1 die to this attack for each keyword. Nope, so nothing for combating fast. And Snake Eyes has Yo Joe, deadly counter, attack. Play this card when another hero performs an attack. Coordinated strike. Nope. And ARAH Mindset, which is an attack, and I love the name of that. After you resolve this attack, perform a second attack with 2 dice, then perform a third attack with 2 dice. Okay, I think Snake Eyes is going to be the first one to attack at that point then. Okay, so we have to do the Rattler Strike first. So discard 1 energy. Dink. And discard 1 vehicle from the power board. Okay, we are going to discard until the end of the battle. Each time a hero performs an attack, they may reroll 1 die. Now we're going to discard the toss and cross. So this will just get... We'll have a vehicle discard pile over here. I don't know if you can see that. That may be... Oh, yep, there you go. Vehicle discard pile. We do not replace that vehicle until the end of the battle. So, Snake Eyes, because he has this Beast ARAH Mindset card, is going to go. Now, this requires 3 energy. Let's hope that is worth it. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 Crimson Guard, dink and dink, and we are going to use the Conquest. Whoops. We are going to use the Conquest to attack. So use this vehicle at the start of a battle, which we are, roll 3 dice and deal that many hits to the first enemy card. So it's Conquest against Rattler. I like that. It's a bit of a dogfight. Come on, Slipstream, take him out. We need 2 hits to take out the Rattler. Oh, we only got 1 hit. That is a bummer. So, but takes a hit. It's not all or nothing. The attacks stack up. So, it is now Snake Eyes' turn, and we are using ARAH Mindset. 3 energy tokens discarded. And then we have, okay, a 2-die attack. And we're attacking this Rattler attack. And there are 3 hits right there. So that takes this one out. Unless the card states otherwise, damage does not carry over. So even though this only required 2 hits to take out, and Snake Eyes rolled 3, that doesn't mean you get to add 1 over to this one. So now he gets to, after you resolve this attack, perform a second attack with 2 dice. And that is 2. So this one has 2 hits now. And then perform a third attack with 2 dice. And that's 2 hits, so this card has now been resolved as well. And that card gets discarded. Okay, so there's only 1 energy left. I may have screwed up big time on this one. So fast attack went, Snake Eyes went, this card goes, this card has been resolved. So now we need to do at least 1 point of damage. Oh, put the Cobra Troopers there. We need to do at least 1 point of damage to the Rattler to take it down. So what do we have here? Okay, so here's what we'll do. Sarge is going to play this card, the Pledge. This is his maneuver. Each hero may place 1 card from their hand on top of their deck. gain 1 energy for each hero who does this. So we put this in the discard pile, and Scarlet will put Yo-Jo on top of the deck. So that puts 1 energy point back in the pool. And Snake Eyes will also put Yo-Jo on top of his deck. That puts energy back in the pool. So now it's this Cobra Trooper's turn. That's been resolved. Now who are we up with? Let's go with... No. All right. Let's go with Scarlet's attack. All business. No energy to use. And it is a 2-die attack. We only need 1 hit. And we got 2 hits. So this card has been taken care of. That Cobra Trooper is out. New York is currently safe. And boom. I'm pretty sure that's it at this point. Let's see. What was this? Any hero may look at the top card of their deck and swap it with a card in their hand. So that goes to the discard. I think we'll have Snake Eyes do that. He'll look at the top card. Oh, wait, we already know what it is. It's going to be Yo-Jo. No. So, does Sarge have anything he might want to get rid of? No. I think everybody's good with what they have. We are also out of action points. So that is the end of the round. That was our first round, believe it or not. Okay. So we take these cards, put them aside. Now, it's deployment time. Okay, we have everybody in New York. So what do we do for deployment? 2 Cobra Troopers at the secret base. And then we have 2 Cobra Troopers. And we have our lieutenant. So it's 2 Cobra Troopers and our Lieutenant Copperhead at the Global Summit. Oh, they are not giving up on this. Okay, so we got 2 troopers here. Plus Copperhead is involved now. So the Python Patrol, in my mind, that's what's happening. The Python Patrol is stepping it up and taking on the space station. So we got 2 Python officers, 2 Python guards, and the Python Patrol commander himself. And then, so that was only the 2nd deployment. Right? Yeah. So this is our 3rd one. It is 2 Crimson Guard at the secret base. Oh boy, this is going to be... So here's the deal. We have 2 Crimson Guard. We have 2 Cobra Troopers. And we've just pulled 2 Crimson Guard. This maxes out at 5. So we can only put 1 more here. Plus this zone is panicked now. So we take our panic token and put it there. Whenever a zone is filled, we go clockwise. So we got 1 lone Crimson Guard wandering the streets of New York. So that was 1, 2, 3. This is deployment 4. 2 Cobra Troopers at the military compound. And now our last one. You can see this deployment can get kind of brutal. 2 Crimson Guard at the low... Oh boy. Oh boy. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then this one comes over to here. So we have 2 zones that are panicked now. Okay, so let's take our energy back. Luckily, everybody has 1 energy token, which is what they can do. This is a new round, so everybody flips their action tokens again. And let's see what we're going to do. We got Copperhead here. All right, so we have Copperhead's cards that we shuffle this up. We deal 4. It's going to be 4 cards for Copperhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these just sort of go off to the side. These will get played because let's face it, we're going after the Python Patrol. You know that's what's going to happen. We got 2 zones panicked. We got the Python Patrol in one. They're definitely the first ones going down. So we are going to move into the pit. 1 action spent for each. And we are, whoops. And we are going to put the cards back, reshuffle, redraw. I want to keep these cards. I want to keep these 2 for Scarlet, so we'll reshuffle the rest. So we have 2 for Scarlet, 3, 4, 5. Those go for defense. So what do we got? We have attack, Taekwondo Mastery, and Split Second Decision. Okay, so for Sarge, we're definitely going to keep these. So that's 4. So we'll put this one back. We'll shuffle this hand up. And our 5th card is going to be a reaction card, Eternal Vigilance, which is cool. That'll help us gain energy back. And Snake Eyes. There's a card of defense. And then, yeah. Yeah, we'll keep those. And then we'll reshuffle these. Is that right? Is that how many he has? 3, yeah. So we need 2. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, 8, 9, 10. Just wanted to make sure. For some reason, it seemed like my Snake Eyes deck was short. Okay. So that's 2, right? Yeah, 3. And then 4 and 5, we have Mikamoto Blade and Deadly Counter. Okay. So that's our 5. Now we go back into space. All flip in action. They're all moving in together, so they're all going to be basically in the same action as each other. And we also flip out new vehicles. So we have the flak cannon, which this was one of the first things I ever owned for G.I. Joe. That's very cool. Use this card before a hero rolls dice for an attack to add 3 dice to this attack. Okay, so it's not just a 3-die attack. It adds 3 dice to their attack. Oh, that could come in handy. And that is a cost of 4. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And we have the Mobat. My man Steeler. Roll 5 dice and deal the hits rolled to an enemy card of your choice. And that is a 5. So that is some pretty heavy firepower we got going on right there. So what we're going to do is Snake Eyes is going to initiate combat. And we're taking on the Python Patrol. And we are going to spend 4 on the Vamp. Because the Vamp, until the end of this battle, each time a hero performs an attack, they may re-roll 1 die. That could be the difference between victory or death. Okay, so we're going to spend these Cobra Troopers and this Crimson Guard. And we're against this. So here's what we have. All right, so Copperhead goes across the top. The others go along the bottom. So Copperhead's first card, Guard and Passive. While this card is in play, foot soldiers cannot be defeated. Luckily, that's the first card. Water Moccasin Onslaught. Fast. Oh, deal 3 damage, drain 2 energy. 1 hero discards 1 random card from their hand. Oh, this is going to be a... Oh, Copperhead. Python Patrol. I told you. Fast. Deal 5 damage to the hero with the most cards in their hand. Oh, man. Luckily, it's only 1 fast at a time. And then the final card is another fast Python Patrol again. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Okay. All right. So that's Copperhead. We got two. We're going to take two troopers. All right. 1, 2. Rattler attack and guard. All right. And then we have 2 Crimson Guardsmen. Fast and guard. Okay. So guards cannot guard guards, so that's good. But this guard can guard that card. This guard can guard that card. All right. We start at the top. We work our way across. We have to defeat all of these cards to take out Copperhead, which means it's very possible that Copperhead could stay in the fight. All right. Copperhead goes first. What does this card tell us? Deal 3 damage. Oh, wait. First, I have to do the energy. That's right. So we put 2 energy in, and then everybody tosses their energy into the pool. So deal 3 damage, drain 2 energy. 1 hero discards 1 random card from their hand. So we drain 2 energy. 1 hero discards 1 random card from their hand. Sorry, Sarge, I think that's going to be you. So we'll just discard this one. And this is inverted suplex. Oh, this could have been a game changer right there. All right. And then deal 3 damage. Once again, I think this is going to go towards Sarge. Not because I have anything against Sarge, but when I was looking at the deck before, it seems like Sarge has some of the most defensive shields in the cards. So it's possible he can tank this hit with 1 draw. And he cannot. That is 1 shield, so there's 2 damage left. And that is a 3 damage card, so that goes back to the bottom because the shields exceeded the damage that was left over. Good job, Sarge. Now, that card goes up. It is now the Joe's turn. Oh boy, we're in for it. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. First things first. Slaughter's Marauders. Sarge is going to attack this round. This is 4. This is a health of 4, but we're going to use Slaughter's Marauders. It is a 2 attack card. Each hero may discard 1 card from their hand, add 1 die to this attack for each hero who does so. You may divide this attack among any number of targets. So if we exceed 4, we could have some splash damage, which is cool. So we're going against Copperhead. Okay, so Snake Eyes will discard Deadly Counter. Okay. And Scarlet shall discard Split Decision. So that's 1, 2. This is a 4 die attack now. And that has 4 dice. Or 4 hits. 3 damage. Bollocks. Okay. 2, 3. So that was Sarge's turn. It's now Copperhead's turn. Deal 5 damage to the hero with the most cards in their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's between Scarlet and Snake Eyes. Let's be honest. We know Snake Eyes would take the hit. if it came down between him and Scarlet. We all know Snake would throw himself in front of the rifle. So it's 5 damage. Snake Eyes' top card is a 2. There's 3 left. The next card is another 2. And this card is a 3. Goes back to the bottom of the deck. Oh boy. Okay. So there's 3 hits on that one. That one has gone into battle. Okay. The Joe's turn. So Oh, wait. I completely forgot something. Put this back. Yeah, I know this is going to be pointless at this point, or to redo that, but I forgot. Vamp. Until the end of the battle, each hero performs an attack may reroll 1 die. So the Vamp lets Sarge reroll a die. There's still a possibility that we're going to get through this. A hit. A palpable hit. Okay. So that didn't actually happen, which is cool. So that was 4 attacks. Copperhead, that card gets flipped over. Word. Okay. Now, this would be the next attack, and normally we would have to go for the guard. However, so this is negated. Snake Eyes did not take that damage. That is very cool. So we are up to this one, which normally we would have to take on the guard card first. However, Scarlet does have skilled sniper. We discard this one. Scarlet has skilled sniper right here. So that is a 3-die attack. So we get to try and take out that card as well. Come on. 1, 2, 3. That was a 3. Yeah. So well, let's move this one. So that's 3 hits. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Whoop, whoop. So now she gets to re-roll 1 die because it doesn't say misses. It just said, oh wait, that's just re-roll a die. So does that mean until the end of battle, each time a hero performs an attack, they may re-roll 1 die? No, that doesn't mean that. Oh, because if I re-roll, well, I could do that because there would still be a chance that I only go with 2 hits on this one and I re-roll one of these singles and hope I get a double hit, which I did not. So there's 3 hits there. Oh no. So now so now this is the same one, 5 damage. So Snake Eyes by default now has the most cards in the hand because there's 4, there's 3, and there's 3. So Snake Eyes, we go back to 5 damage. There's 2, there's 2, there's 3. So we only delayed the inevitable. All right. So that one is up. That's a bummer. So it went Copperhead, Sarge, Nada, Scarlet, Copperhead, now back to us. And this has 5 on it. Let me see here. Card is discarded. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so we're going to go with Slaughter's Marauders again because that's 5. So Sarge is going to go. That is a 2-card attack. And we will have them discard. Let's see here. Miyamoko Blade. And Taekwondo Mastery. So that makes it a 4-die attack. Plus Snake Eyes is going to play this card. It's a reaction card. Play this card when another hero performs an attack. Deal 1 damage to an enemy card other than the target. So these two will work together. That's going to cost 1 energy. And first let's roll Sarge's dice. Oh, there's 4. We have a miss. We get to re-roll 1. So there's a possibility. There's a miss. Crap. Oh, man. Copperhead has not been taken out of the fight. Now, while this card is in play, foot soldiers cannot be defeated. So we have to keep going after that card even while the foot soldier cards are going off. Now, with this reaction, he gets to inflict another attack on a card. What does it say? Play this card when another hero performs an attack. Deal 1 hit to an enemy card other than the target. So we are going to go with... Boom. We're going to go with this one to take this card out of play. So that card doesn't do anything. So now we come down to this one. Deal 2 damage, drain 1 energy. Frack. Drain 1 energy, deal 2 damage. Who's going to take the hit? I think it's going to be... Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Scarlet hasn't taken a hit yet. So what is it? Deal 2 damage. So Scarlet, 2 shields. All right. So Scarlet tanks that. It is the Joe's turn. We're going to use Scarlet's All Business. It is a 2-die attack. We need 2 hits for that. Oh, no, wait. There was 4 hits. I'm sorry. 2, 3, 4. There were 4 hits, so we need 1 hit for that. Any hero may look at the top card of their deck and swap it with a card in their hand. So, whoops, these get discarded. Snake Eyes, Sarge, Scarlet. Okay, so first off, roll her attack. Come on, Scarlet, we only need 1 hit. We only need 1 hit. We only need 1 hit. Great shot. That is 3 hits. So this card has now been resolved, and we had to do that first so that we could attack these guys. All right. So 4 of Copperhead's cards have been resolved. That one is still in play, so Copperhead is still in play here. So that was Scarlet, and who wants to take a look and possibly swap? I think we're going to go with... Play this card when here. We're going to go with Sarge. Yeah. So he has Inverted Suplex Slam, 1 energy. Add 1 die to this attack for each keyword. But it costs 1 energy and I only have 1 energy left, so that's not going to do any good. Bugger. So now it is the Rattler attack, and that is drain 1 energy, discard 1 vehicle from the power board. Oh, man, man, man. No more energy. Oh, Shazbot. Okay. No more energy, discard 1 card. We're going to have to go with the Mobat. A Joe's turn to go. To attack and play this card when a hero. Okay. All right. So Sarge is going to attack. And it is a 2-die attack. And we will be going after this one to try and get back on track. 1, but we get to re-roll a die. Let's move these out of the way. We get to re-roll 1, and it's still a hit. Oh, man! Deal 3 damage. Okay. That's going to go to Sarge. So, what's going to happen next is... So, deal 3 damage. We know this is 2 shields. So... that's that. But Snake Eyes, for no energy, has this reaction card that we're going to play. Play this card when any hero reveals a card for defense. Add 1 shield to that card. So this is 3 shields now. So that tanked that. Deal 1 hit to an enemy card of your choice. Okay. So we need to clear some out. We need to clear some out. So there's going to be another hit to that one. So we get rid of that. All right, so that was Sarge. So now it's this one. Half the heroes in this battle rounded up discard the top card of their deck. So that's 2 heroes. So who are we going to go with? We're going to go with Sarge and Scarlet. Discard the top card. Skadoosh and Skadoosh. All right. Oh, zoinks. So now, oh yeah, we can take a Cobra Trooper, yay, and put it there. Okay, so now the Joes get to go. We have no energy in there. Oh, we are so boned. Okay, so we will have Snake Eyes discard the Miyamoto Blade without playing it, which will give him a 1-die attack. You know what? We're going to go after that Rattler attack because we actually have a chance of taking that out with 1 die. Nope, but we can re-roll. Nope. But we get this reaction, Eternal Vigilance, Sergeant Slaughter. Play this card after a hero discards a card from their hand without playing it. Gain 1 energy. Woohoo. 1 energy right there. Discard. That has been taken care of. All right, so after all of the cards have been handled, after all of them have been resolved, what we get is this is crazy. What we get here is the Joes get 1 more round, and the only other one that we have is Scarlet. that takes 1 energy with a 3 attack. Discard that with a 3-die attack. And we're going to go for the Rattler again. We need to get some of these out, and that only requires 2. So there's the energy spent. We rolled 4. So that is resolved. So this Cobra Trooper goes there. And that is the end of this battle. And it's still not looking good for the Joes. The Vamp now gets discarded. Okay. Holy cow. All right, so Copperhead has 1 card that's still in play. We still have these in play. And 1 more Crimson Guard if we're going to do this. Okay, so here is what we are going to do, and this is going to be nuts. So Snake Eyes can spend an action point, and he can replenish right here on the battlefield. Recover rather. When you perform recover action, boom, you may choose from your discard pile. You may choose cards from your discard pile with a total of up to 6 shields, then shuffle those cards back into your deck. In addition, take 1 energy token from the supply if you do not already have one. So Snake is going to do that, so he can get an energy token back, and he can take up to 6 cards with 6 shields. So what do we got here? Coordinate, Miyamoko Blade, Stealthy Takedown, Deadly Counter, Stealthy Takedown. Okay, play this card. So there's 2. 4. Then 5, 6. So these cards are still discarded. Okay. And these will get shuffled back into the deck. So how many cards do we have here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll pull 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got Miyamoko, our Shikage Mindset, Coordinated Strike, and Yo-Jo. Oof, would have rather not had Yo-Jo. This gets discarded. So now Snake Eyes will stay there. These 2 will come back into the pit. Oh, no, wait. No. Okay, can't do that. Scarlet will come back into the pit, completely re-up. Take 1 of the pit's energy tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then jump back into the fight. So that's 1 to move into the pit, 1 to move into the fight. And then Sarge will spend a token, pick 6 worth. Where are... Okay, so we definitely want Slaughter's Marauders. That's a 3. And we want... Does he have any singles? Yeah. So we'll take the Pledge, and we'll take Lariat. So there's 6. Shuffle these back in. Sarge doesn't have a whole lot of cards left. 1, 2, 5 total, so he will take 1, 2, 3 cards off the top, and he will spend his last action point. Oh yeah, plus he gets the energy. He will spend his last action point on being the one to initiate the fight. So we throw 2 energy points into the pot, and we throw an energy point from each Joe. This isn't even the boss fight, man. Okay, so we have 2 Crimson Guard. We draw 1 more Crimson Guard card, and it is, with this card in play, increase the health value of each adjacent enemy card. Luckily, that is not spaced underneath Copperhead. We initiated combat. Copperhead's card showing, unfortunately, is still a fast card. Deal 3 damage, drain 2 energy, 1 hero discards 1 random card from their hand. My gosh. Drain 2 energy, deal 3 damage. That's going to go to Scarlet because she's the one that has the most cards in her deck. So there's 1 and there's 3. 2 shields. 2 shields and 1 shield. That's 3. So that tanks to 3 damage. And what is it? 1 hero discards 1 random card. So that's once again going to be Scarlet because she has the most cards in her hand. And I think we're going to get rid of Skilled Sniper, as much as I hate to do it. All right. So Copperhead, the Joe's turn. Okay, we're going to go forward. We're going to start taking out the Crimson Guard. Copperhead is just going to have to stick around for the fight. Okay, so the first attack is going to be on, oh wait, I almost forgot the vehicles. We have Law, laser artillery weapon. Okay, deal 1 damage to 2 different enemy cards or deal 2 damage to 1 enemy card. Oh, that's very cool. That costs 4. We have 4 to spend right now. And then the Sky Striker. Choose up to 4 cards in hero discard piles and return them to their respective hands. That is a 5. That is a cost of 5. That is a very cool card. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play that card. We might use the Law, though. Okay, so we're going to go after this one first. All right. Copperhead already went. It's the Joe's turn. We're going after this one. Who has the best just standard attack card? Not Sarge. Well, it looks like it's Scarlet. Okay, so Scarlet's going to do the attack too. We have a 2-die attack right here. And my neighbor's dog is going off. Requires no energy points to use. 1 hit. 1 hit. We're going to burn off these 3 bodies. So there we go. Oh, move these over, move this over. These troopers go back on the line. And we're going to use the Law. Because what does it say? Deal 1 damage to 2 different enemy cards or deal 2 hits to 1 enemy card. So we're going to use that to deal 2 more hits to this. And that negates this one. No more vehicles to be used right now. But it is the Joe's turn again. So we have Crimson Guard, Crimson Guard. Put that guy there. Okay, what do we got? We got the Pledge. Each hero may place 1 card and gain 1 energy. No. The Clutch. Discard your hand, defeat 1 enemy card. No. What do we got for Snake Eyes? Coordinated Strike, that's a reaction. Mikamoko Blade, attack with 1 die. After you resolve this attack, you may perform a second attack with 2 dice. So this would, this would basically be a 3-die attack. Take that out. Arashikage Mindset, but that requires 3 energy. But then we also have, once again, Scarlet could just do another standard attack with 2 dice. I think we're going to do that. Scarlet's going to go again with 2 dice. 3 hits. Nice. That takes out this Crimson Guard. Haha, the Python Patrol is crumbling before our might. Okay. And then Snake Eyes is going to play this reaction card. Play this card when another hero performs an attack, which Scarlet just did. Deal 1 damage to an enemy card other than the target. So we will do 1 damage to Copperhead. And yes. That brings us to this one. No retreat. And this is, while this card is in play, increase the health value of each. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. So that was actually a 4. Oh, shoot. Okay, so what we need to do is take that card out of play. So we could still pull this off because this is 3 hits. If we can take this card out, then that card will go out too. Okay, so we need 2 hits for that one. Who's going to do it? Don't make me burn off all of Scarlet's. It's going to be Snake Eyes with the Miyamoko Blade. So we're going to spend 1 energy. And the first attack is a single die. And that is a miss. And then the second attack is 2 dice. And that's 3 hits. Okay, cool. So that's 3 hits. That takes this one out. So that puts that Crimson Guard, or that Python Guard there. So that brings this back down to 3 because that card's not in play anymore. So that means this card is taken out of the game as well. Okay. So now that means that the Joes, all cards have been resolved. And as we've established before, that at the end of the round, at the end of the battle, once all cards are resolved, the Joes get 1 more attack, 1 more action, or 1 more whatever you want to call it. So we have to take out Copperhead. And he has 1 hit. We need to hit him with 3. We can't use any of those. So let's see what we got here. The Pledge, Eternal Vigilance, the Clutch. Scarlet, 1 more time. Let's see what we can do here. All right. 1 energy. A 3-die attack. Oh, man. Do we have any reaction cards? Anything that play this card when a hero discards a card? No, no. Nope. Oh, no. So Copperhead is still in play. So we can get rid of the panic token. Oh, this is a bummer. So we can get rid of these 3. And that everybody has expended their energy. That is the end of that. Oh boy. Okay. So discard 1 energy token left. We'll give that to Scarlet. Did the most, so she'll get it. All right. Deployment. Let's do deployment first, and then we'll worry about everything else. Number 1. 1 Crimson Guard at the military compound. New York is getting overrun again. How many do they have? They have 5. And then we have 2 Crimson Guard. Oh, and the Nemesis shows up. Baroness is in play now at the research lab. So Baroness shows up at the research lab with... Okay. This isn't good, guys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2 Cobra Troopers at the research lab. So this can hold 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is now panicked. So that was 1, 2, 3. Was that right? Yeah. This is 4. 2 Cobra Troopers at the secret base. That's already panicked. Filled in. Panicked. Cobra Trooper. 1 more. 1 Cobra Trooper at the research lab. Panicked. 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 Boom. Okay. Flip a new vehicle over. What do we got? We have the How, one of my personal favorites. Deal 2 damage to each foot soldier card that has not suffered any damage. Oh, that could be really good. That could be really good. Okay. Let me think on this. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. The Joes will withdraw. Well, wait. No, that's right. So we have to reflip the action tokens after the deployment. Okay. Take that token. We have Baroness and Copperhead on the field now. So the Joes will withdraw back to the pit. That's our center circle right here. As a free action, so everybody flips, flips, and flips. As a free action, they will get to reshuffle. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what do we got here? Split decision, skilled sniper, split decision, taekwondo mastery, and all business. Okay. And we will reshuffle Sarge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clutch, inverted super slam, Sarge's Marauders, Cannon Lariat, and Eternal Vigilance. And then Snake Eyes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo Joe, deadly counter, stealth takedown, coordinated strike, deadly counter. And then we will also get a energy token to Snake Eyes. The pit no longer has any energy. So we move them back into this fight, into this engagement. So that will be 1, 1, and 1. All right. So we got 2 Cobra Troopers. First, something we need to do. We need to take all of these cards. And we need to take Copperhead's remaining cards. And we need to shuffle them out. And we need to draw more cards in the hand. Because we disengaged and now we're coming back. Okay. So Copperhead's cards are going to be there. The Cobra Troopers cards are going to be there. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I'm going to hate this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first card we have is High Stakes Takedown. He is a gambler. It is fast. Roll 5 dice and deal that much damage to half the heroes in this battle rounded up. Holy crap. Deal 5 damage to the hero with the most cards in their hand. Water Moccasin Onslaught. This is deal 3 damage, drain 2 energy, 1 hero oh my goodness. And then he has like all fast. Deal 5 damage. And then we have 2 Cobra Troopers. Guard. Oh, great. And Cobra Charge. Okay. Let's do this. And Snake Eyes is going to initiate combat. So he gets the big chip. Okay. So what is the first one? It is fast. So Copperhead goes first. Roll 5 dice and deal that much damage to half the heroes in this battle rounded up. Now deal that much damage to half the heroes. Does that mean like each hero takes the same amount of damage, or I split the 5 dice of damage among, so it's going to be 2 heroes. So 3, 4, and 5. I've never hoped I would roll low in my life. So we got 3. 3 hits. Put those back. Okay, so what does that mean? Roll 5 dice and deal that much damage, okay, 3 hits, to half the heroes in this battle. I'm going to say that that damage gets split between 2 heroes. So Sarge is going to take 2. Snake Eyes is going to take 1. So Sarge, okay, there's 2. Snake Eyes taking 1. No, look at that. No, of course, none of them could, like, have more shields than damage. Why would that happen? Okay. So that card is resolved. All right. The Joes go. We need to take that one out. Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely do. Okay. So what do we got going on here? Who do we have? Slaughter's Marauders. Each hero may discard 1 card from their hand. Add 1 die to this attack for each hero who does so. You may divide this damage. Okay. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. 2 energy from the pool into the pool. And Scarlet and Snake add their energy to it. So Slaughter's Marauders is going to be we're going to start with that. Discard and I always forget these. Okay, discard that. So that's 4 dice. Can't use any of those yet. So we got 4. We need 4. Please be with me. 3. Cripes. And I don't have anything, I don't think, that adds to the attack. Let's see what reactions are. Play this card when hero suffers damage. No. Sarge did the attack, so he can't. Reaction. Play this card when another hero performs an attack. Deal 1 damage to an enemy card other than the target. Play this card when a hero reveals a card for defense. Add 1 and deal 1 damage to an... Okay. So 3 attacks. It's now Copperhead's turn. And this is deal 5 damage to the hero with the most cards in their hand. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so it's all even. So we're just going to say miss, single hit, double hit. Single hit. Okay. So 5 damage. 2. I have some reaction cards that I need to start playing. Play this card when a hero suffers damage. The hero looks at the top card of their deck and may swap it with a card in their hand. Okay, so first we'll play this card, Split Decision, that requires no energy. So he can look at this card, which is Maneuver, is only 1. So we will swap it with the Clutch, because that is 3. And that... Yeah, okay. So that card is resolved. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So now we have to go after this one. Snake Eyes' cards are nothing but reactions right now. And so Scarlet has Attack, which is just 2 dice. And Skilled Sniper, which is just 3 dice. But he has this attack. Okay, so add 1 die to each attack for each keyword that is fast. So that would be a 3 die attack. Whoop, discard that. So that would be a 3 die attack, costs 1 energy, and we need a 4. We got a 3. I think we have a reaction. Coordinated Strike. Play this card when another hero performs an attack. Deal 1 hit to an enemy card other than the target card. So we'll discard that. That is 1 energy. So this is 3 now. Wait. Did I roll this? 2, 3. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. I'm confusing myself. So this one is flipped over because of that. So we got 3 right there. That is resolved. No, it's not resolved. That's right. This was just attacked. So now it is deal 3 damage, drain 2 energy, 1 hero discards 1 random card from their deck. Wait, didn't we do this already? No, I just did it so much last round that it's just starting to sound familiar to me. Drain an energy. Discard that. Deal 3 damage. That's going to be the Snake Eyes because... Do we have any reaction that can help out? No. So deal 3. There's 2. And there's 4. Okay, so that's the 3. We can put that at the bottom of the deck. Dink. And now it's the Joe's turn again. Okay. We need to... We know we're not going to take that out. I mean, it's just not going to happen. So we need to get one of these troopers out. Are these troopers? Yeah. So let's take out this guard. And we'll have Scarlet attack the guard with a 2-die attack. Hopefully, because it doesn't require any energy, hopefully she'll be able to take that one out. Nada. Oh, we are so... See, I think the problem is, as much as I like this game, I don't think I'm good at the strategy on my own. I've never had this many problems on my own before. So what does this one do now? Deal 5 damage to the hero with the most cards in their hand. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right, so... Do I have anything I can flip? I don't even have a coin on me. Oh, we'll just do it to Sarge, I guess. No. Snake Eyes. Deal, what was it, 5 damage. Shoit. Two, 5. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sarge, combat lariat, 2-die attack, only need 1. Come on. Yo, Joe. Deal 2 damage to half the heroes in the battle, rounded up. So 2 Joes are taking 2 damage. So it's going to be picking at random, miss, 1 hit, 2 hits. 2 hits and miss 1 hit. Okay, so deal 2 damage to half the heroes in the battle. There's 1. Oh boy. Okay. And there's 2. All right. So that goes up. Now it's time for the Joes, such as it is. Scarlet. Oh, wait. Reaction. So play this card when any hero reveals a card for defense, which both of them did. Add 1 shield to the card. Oh, wait. I should have done that. Would it have mattered? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Actually, yeah, it would have. So then, not really, but okay. And add 1 damage to what is it? Deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice. So we're just going to try and take out this trooper. put it back there. All right. So now we're back to the Joes. Scarlet using skilled sniper, using the last of her energy. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. Need 3. Need 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, this. So now what does it say? Deal 1 damage. Increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier at this location. So it's actually 2 damage. And so we're going to give it to Sarge because we know he can tank it because he has 3. So that card goes back to there. So that has been resolved now as well. Oh boy. Okay. So we have no energy, but here's what we're going to do. Snake Eyes, replenish. Okay. 6, up to 6. So it's 3, 4, 5. Does he have a single? Yes. And 6. Okay, we're going to draw 2 more to add back to the hand. Stealth Takedown and Miyamoko Blade. All right. Same thing for Sarge. Oh, yeah, and he gets an energy. Same thing for Sarge. 6 points worth of... So we got 3 for Slaughter's Marauders. We'll go with 1 for Eternal Vigilance and 2 for Cannon Lariat. All right. Shuffle them back in. There's only 4 cards here. Two. Oh my gosh. All right. He gets a energy from the pool. And she will do the same thing. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Shuffle these back in. What does she have here? She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She has 7. So we're going to, we're going to pull 4. So she has a full deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4, then 5. And I just realized I have been forgetting all of their hero abilities. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This could be, oh my goodness. And then we reinitiate battle. Believe I forgot that. All right, so Copperhead, fast, he goes first. Roll 5 dice and deal that much damage to half the heroes in this battle rounded up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so 2 have to split 7, so it's going to be 4 and 3. Sarge is going to take 4. Scarlet will take 3. So, oh wait, the energy goes back into the pool as well. Forgot to pull 1 for Scarlet. So Sarge is taking 4. So that's 2 and 1. Sarge is defeated. He goes back to the pit. There's no energy here. And we lose. Whenever, let me read to you exactly how it plays out. Okay, so if a hero is defeated, when there are no more energy tokens in the command center, which Sarge was defeated, the heroes lose. Cobra has won. We didn't even get to Baroness. This game can be brutal. And I'm not going to lie, I think the same thing happened with me doing this with 3 characters that happened when I was trying to play 3 decks with the deck building game. I just get so wrapped up in the cards because, like I said before we did that last one, I completely forgot each hero's hero ability. Like Snake Eyes here, once per battle, any hero rolls 2 or more misses results during the attack, you may deal 3 damage to an enemy card of your choice. That could have been taking out cards. Sergeant Slaughter, Drill Master, once per battle during any hero turn, you may discard 1 card to allow another hero to perform an attack with 3 dice instead of playing a card. That could have been a big game changer as well. And then Scarlet, once per battle, any hero may look at the top card of their deck and swap it with a card in their hand. That could have been instrumental as well. So the long and short of it is, don't forget to look at the hero abilities. You were probably all screaming at the camera. I apologize for that, but I hope you have a decent idea. If you've never played this game before, I hope you have a decent idea of how it works and how much better this could have gone in the hands of a team. Like, it gives you the solo option, but this is 100% a team game. I have defeated Cobra, beat the game more often than not with a team. This was also my first time trying to play solo, so I think I was getting all wrapped up in everything that was going on. But this is a very fun game. This is a very expansive game. I really enjoy this. I'm looking forward to some of the expansion packs that are coming out. Check out the Bat expansion pack because that's how we're going to get vehicle pack number 5 for this. I really like the vehicles. They're really fun. So check that out. Like I said, Renegade Games, now an affiliate of the channel. Link and 10% discount code in the description and pinned comment below. Thank you for joining me for Yo-Jo June. Sorry we didn't get to beat Cobra for the end, but hey, there's always next year. Hello, please hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. If you already are a subscriber to the channel, big thanks to you. Leave a comment down below letting us know what you thought of today's episode. If you would like to help the channel grow and you're in a position to do so, please consider becoming a channel member or a Ko-fi subscriber, where for $1 a month you get access to member perks, including our monthly member exclusive. This month is the Mezco 112 Snake Eyes. So until next time, my friends, play well, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.